Hi Leo, welcome to your October 2017 overview reading. So, let's see. I have a partnership manifestation workshop, which I'm super excited to share with everybody. I'm officially offering it to everyone. I have 20 spots available. I'll talk more about it at the end. And the spread that I'm doing is, well, since it's October, I was like, I have to do a themed spread. So this one's called The Vampire's Kiss. And I know that since we had the eclipse and the full moon and everything like that, it's been really intense astrologically. So with this, it's all about coping with your shadow and understanding what to do to best support yourself at this time. And it's just there's been a lot of really healing, uplifting information coming through. So I hope you enjoy this spread because I've really enjoyed sharing this with people. Okay, so let's see. Love. Love is a steadfast embrace of the heart, flows through and from you at all times for all time. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that came up last month as well. So just make sure, it looks like this is really about yourself, being gentle with yourself and, you know, feeling love within your own heart and being able to share that with other people as well. But it really, you have to feel it first. You have to believe it. You have to feel it. You have to honor that within yourself. So watch out for feeling for like beating yourself up and being hard on yourself. Make sure that you're loving on yourself this month and you're taking care of your body. Okay, then we have Akasha. You are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. Okay, so, you know, there's a reference to psychic ability, spiritual connection, and being able to reflect that to other people. So make sure that's going to be coming up a lot, and it looks like people are really going to be coming to you for advice and counsel on their own life experiences. So let's see what you have to give yourself over to. Page of Pentacles. So there's some type of like physical project that it looks like is going to need your attention this month. You know, don't overthink it. It could be a creative project like a class that you're putting together or a painting that you've been meaning to do or any number of things, but it looks like you just really have to give yourself over to getting started. It's like you just have to take the first step. That's the message that's coming through. And then this is what happens when you abandon rational thought. It pushes you into a position where you really have to show up emotionally for yourself, and for other people. So abandoning rational thought, it's like instead of, and this has come up a couple times for other signs as well, when you abandon the rational, the emotional picks up the slack. And so it doesn't look like a bad thing, but if you're able to integrate both of those, you'll kind of set yourself on fire in a good way. And you'll just be like, you know, firing on all cylinders and just really able to make things happen fast because you've integrated the rational and the emotional. Okay, this is who wants to kiss you, who is sending you love this month, who is sending you care and affection. We have the Six of Rods. So this is someone who's like really, really powerful, just a driving force. Who inspires you? Really sit with that question and like, who is this person that I just find so inspirational and so uplifting and so empowering? This is the person who's like sending you good thoughts. It's not necessarily a romantic partner. It's really not. It could be a friend or a family member. It could be a teacher or, you know, someone who's just really there for you and really takes charge on things, takes the lead on things, and just makes things happen. It's kind of like they're giving you the inspiration to get started on this project that is really calling for your attention. Now, this is where we get more into coping. So, like, how do you cope with the shadow self? How do you, it's like, the phrase is, how do you embrace your darkness? But it's more about coping. The devil. So it's recognizing your vices, recognizing your habits. What do you have a tendency to do? And anytime we talk about the shadow self or the shadow body, which we all have, it's around, the things that kind of feel like alchemy. It's like, ooh, this is dark and mysterious, and like, what is that? What is that itch that I really want to scratch? Anytime I see this, it's like, it reminds me of, oh, I haven't smoked in 10 years. Why do I all of a sudden have a craving for a cigarette? Or, you know, why do I want to eat all this junk food? Like, there's some type of disconnect, but the attraction is in the alchemy. It's in that, ooh, it's kind of so bad it's good energy. So it's just about recognizing it. All you have to do is look at, what am I doing? What is that habit? What is that thing that I keep doing that is, I'm getting called to clarify it, so I'm just going to pull a clarifier. It's about what, just kind of shining some light on it and saying, ooh, I see you. I recognize that part of myself. Man, these cards. Okay. The moon. So it looks like part of the issue is like, not seeing it when it happens. It's more like there is a certain level of impulsivity to this card where it's just like, ooh, I'm just going to do it. Like, I'm not going to think about it. I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to indulge. I'm just going to be really impulsive around this thing that I keep doing. It could be relationships too. Maybe you have a tendency to just dive into relationships without doing healing beforehand, or really looking at, okay, what is this? Who is this person that I'm becoming involved with? That's something that I see all the time, and with the moon sitting there, it's kind of like there's just this elusive, ooh, I'm gonna dive into this without really thinking about it, and not really knowing what direction I'm headed in. And so it's as you sink into your psychic self, then you kind of go on autopilot and start making decisions. So what it looks like is you really just have to look at it and become conscious of it. Now this is what you need to let go of. The star. So the way this is phrased is like what thrives in darkness. So the piece that you need to let go of, and I'm getting called to clarify this one as well. King of Cups. Okay. So with the star sitting here and the King of Cups, it's like, oh, this is interesting. The word victim is coming up, and there's a few other signs that were like, there's a victim-y energy. I believe it was Sagittarius, if I'm not mistaken. There is like this, that's like the dark side of the King of Cups. And the Queen of Cups as well is like, oh, woe with me. Or there's a certain level of, my dreams aren't coming to life. My dreams aren't fully manifesting. So therefore I'm a failure. Or there's this story that you have around victimhood that actually attracts more darkness and kind of pushes you into this place where you go on, again, autopilot and just start making rash decisions. So it's all about releasing the victim pictures, and we all have them. Some of us have more drama pictures, which have been coming up in these readings a lot. And so with this, it's like there's this victim energy that as you release and as you just say, hey, I see you and I'm letting you go, you no longer serve me, it brings you a lot of really healthy opportunities. What thrills you? This is like the Page of Pentacles. It's kind of like the thrill is putting yourself in a position where you need to leave things behind. So it looks like this is tied together as well. Is like, ooh, I need to start something new. I kind of need to figure out how to maneuver around this situation or circumstance. And so it looks like the thrill is in the challenge. The thrill is in, you know, really making things happen and just like figuring it out. So it's the process, it's the journey rather than the outcome. Okay, so this is a card for your health, what increases immortality, the Chariot. So, this is two things. It's like connecting with others who are headed in a positive direction. So it looks almost like you're calling on a role model or someone who is in a similar, like headed in a similar direction as you. So again, it's about this inspiration, this inspirational person and guide for you is really paramount, and then just really taking control over your habits and your health. So it's two sides of it. It's the role model piece as well as, you know, make the necessary plans in order for you to take care of your body. This is what remains immortal, what lives forever. Ace of Cups. So this is infinite abundance. This is infinite resources, infinite love. It's just the things that you have around you, especially in terms of money, compassion, and resources, are really, they are abundant. It's about calling them in. And oh, this is even more. Oh, we just have a new layer, folks. A new layer. Okay, so as you can see, the star, because this is about what you need to let go of. Do you see how she's like dumping out all the water? She's like pouring it down the drain and kind of being wasteful with resources, if you want to look at it that way. Wasteful with and again, this is not the interpretation of the star, but with this here, it's kind of like you need to stop dumping out your resources and hold on to them, because you do have an abundance of them. So see how the hand is just kind of holding onto the cup, and it's overflowing because it's so abundant with opportunities. And so it's the same idea. It's like stop dumping and start holding on to the things that that you want, whether it be money or friends or whatever it is. It's just like view yourself as, rather than bypassing all of the resources, really holding on to them. Okay, and then this is what action you can take. 9 of Cups. Beautiful. So this is calling you to manifest. This is calling you to make sure that you are really taking charge of your beliefs. What do you believe is possible? What do you believe you can cultivate for yourself? Because belief is half the battle. It really is when it comes to manifestation. And this is calling you to really believe in the possibility that your wishes and dreams are going to be fulfilled. Okay. Now I'm going to do like the mini spread, so you can go ahead and focus on a card or spread that resonates with you. And this is going to be, you know, this is growth period, environment, and then I'm going to pull a card for romantic relationships or your love life, whatever situation you're in right now, whether you're single or coupled. Whoops. Okay. So for spread number 1, instincts. So this is about trusting your gut, trusting your higher self, and paying attention to the information you're receiving. Let's see what the environment is. It's like, okay, so with the 3 of Cups, with socializing and play, and that being your environment, it's also about you need to balance these 2 things. What is your gut telling you should do? If you're being given a bunch of opportunities to go places and do things, make sure that you're listening to your higher self. Like, really make space for you to listen, because there's information here. Okay, and in your romantic relationships, we have Queen of Swords. So this is you being independent. Whether you're male or female doesn't really matter. You can look at it like there's someone coming, there's a Queen of Swords coming into your life, someone who has Queen of Swords energy. But because that's so representative of independence, I would say it's more than likely going to be you, because even if the Queen of Swords is coming into your life, they have a tendency to be independent, and so this could translate as unavailability. And so I prefer to look at this like you are making a conscious decision to embrace your independence and your independence of thought in a relationship and outside of a relationship. Spread number 2, we have mentor. So either you are stepping into a mentor role or you are calling on a mentor to support you. We've had several references to that so far in this spread, so just make sure that you are asking for the help that you need, as well as being available to other people, because it goes both ways. And your environment is 3 of Coins, so this is going to be a very work-centric month for you. There is something that you are working to build. There's a foundation that you are trying to set at this time that is only going to pan out if you take the necessary action in order to create it for yourself. And in your love life, we have Queen of Wands. So this is you really stepping into your power as a Queen of Wands, whether you're male or female, doesn't matter. And so you're using this in order to increase attraction and connection with you and your partner, or partners, or whatever it is that you are engaging in right now. And then also using this to attract your next partner if you're not already coupled or in a relationship of any sort. So you're either increasing the attraction or you're harnessing this within yourself in order to call the right person to you. Now, spread number 3, we have throat chakra. Communicate, 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 communicate. Assert your needs. Tell people what you want and what you need, and it will pay off. The environment is that you're setting a strong foundation for yourself. You're establishing roots. You are, and you really need to communicate what you want. If you're wishy-washy about what you want, then you're not going to get a clear manifestation. Okay, so make sure that you are, establishing a clear vision for yourself so that you're able to tell others as well as the universe what you want. And in your romantic life, we have 5 of Coins. So this looks like there's some disappointment rolling through. It looks like there aren't a great deal of opportunities that are kind of hitting right now. It could also be a disagreement with a partner, or just some frustration that's coming up. Especially if you're working through, this is what I want to build, and they're not on the same page as you. Obviously, that's going to create some disappointment naturally. So just be gentle with this entire process, and really respect what's going on within yourself and within your partnership, or in attracting partners. It may be like you might want to take a step back from dating so intensely, if that's what you're engaging in, and just taking some time for yourself. So that is all I have for the read. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and liking this video. And if you're interested in my partnership manifestation workshop, it's over the course of 2 days. It's 2 45-minute sessions starting on September 30th and October 1st. That's when the first session is. I only have 20 spots available, so if you're interested, make sure you go and check it out and see if it's something you're interested in and snag your spot. It's going to be a ton of fun. We're going to break through belief systems. We're going to rewrite your story and your beliefs so that you're able to manifest and hold a vision for the exact partnership and relationship that you've always dreamed of. I'm really excited to offer it to everybody, so please, please, please go check it out. If you have any questions, there's a little form so you can ask me anything that you want if it's not clear on the sales page. So there is that. If you're looking to work with me one-on-one, I'm available for sessions. I do energetic healing, and I can answer any questions that you want in terms of, whatever is going on in your life. So there is that. If you're looking for a single question reading, the link is in the description below, and don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I will see you later. Bye.